Hey, barkeep.
Skinner, how the fuck are ya?
Got any whiskey?
We do. Do you want a glass?
Yes, please.
I'll grab it.
Took you a while.
It was smooth, though.
The whiskey or you?
Yes. I have some questions for you, if you don't mind.
I mean, that's why we're here, isn't it?
I was just being polite. I can see that I can dispense with that. Why don't you give me a description of yourself?
Like, how I look?
Physically, yes.
Well, I'm really tall. I get that from my mother. And I'm gorgeous, as you can see. Do you want anything else?
Well, you seem to be a snappy dresser. Do you have any recommendations as far as a tailor?
Have you met Leo?
I do know Leo, yes.
Yeah, he's got the best stuff around. You do have to be prepared, though. He's going to want a lot of measurements.
Yes, he's a tailor.
Yeah, but like an excessive amount of measurements.
Oh, he got you with the inseam, didn't he?
Yeah, but he gets everybody, well,
He does.
he gets all
everybody.
guys with the inseam.
That's Leo.
But I mean, it looks good.
If you had one defining feature, what would you say it is?
Beautiful.
Beautiful is not a feature, it's a descriptor.
Oh. Well, I'm really good with swords.
Swords.
Yeah, even better than like Rydell thinks he's really good, but I'm way better than him. We fought with sticks one time.
Rydell. Interesting. I want to get back to the rest of your party in a moment, but for now, tell me what led to you joining the Light of Vasserdell.
Well, originally I was a city guard. You know that, right?
I do.
So we were, I was looking for my dad. He's like the best pirate around. And I just couldn't find him, so I figured I'd join the city guard, make a little bit of money, and also, maybe I'd be able to find him.
Right. It seems like a natural connection. If you're looking for a pirate, join the city guard.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your favorite memory since you've joined the Light of Vasserdell?
Did I tell you about the time that I rode a dragon?
No, but I've heard about it from third party. I'd be interested to hear the first party account.
We went down this dungeon, and we went through all these rooms, and then there was this point where we turned a dragon. It was a stone dragon, and then we put its eyes in, and it turned into a real dragon. Okay? And I was on top of it. And then it kept flying up, and I would go flying up, and then I'd stab it, then it would fly up again, and I'd stab it, and then we eventually killed it.
How high off the ground were you when it died?
Probably like 30, 40 feet.
Oh, that's not bad. Good timing.
I'd fallen from 30 or 40 feet.
I know that dragons can fly much higher. So
Yeah, but I think the ceiling was only like 40 or 50 feet.
Oh, it was underground?
Yeah.
That makes sense, given that it was a dungeon. They don't mention that in the stories.
No, what do they say?
They say that you rode a dragon.
Oh, I did.
That's all.
Yeah. I'll have to adjust Brickley's story. Probably telling the wrong story.
That's part of why we're here. We're getting the truth behind the rumors.
Oh, there's a lot of rumors.
There are. We'll get to those in a minute. I'm interested to know what is the primary emotion or feeling that you associate with being a part of your group.
Adventure? Is that an emotion?
Debatable, but
Sometimes rage,
now we're getting deeper.
but not as much as Rydell. Did I talk about him already? He's pretty cool.
You did. And Rydell is not an emotion. What were you going for there?
I just was saying rage.
Rage. Rydell
He
has
rages
rage.
a lot. Yeah. Have you seen him?
He's a barbarian.
Yeah. Big barbarian. He's almost as strong as me.
Oh,
He's probably actually stronger than me. Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Okay, good.
Is there a prevailing feeling that you associate with the rest of the group?
I mean, they're all pretty cool so far. So I enjoy spending time with them. So joy, happiness.
So in a basket, you feel adventure, rage, joy, and happiness.
Yeah. It's really fun to kill things.
Highs and lows.
And then it's like, in order to kill things, you gotta get angry.
I wouldn't know. I serve drinks.
You probably killed people with your drinks. This isn't that great.
Well, it's not a rageful killing, if that is, and that's unconfirmed. That's base rumor.
So you just kill by accident?
What keeps you around?
Around the Light of Vasserdell?
Light of Vasserdell, Vasserdell itself. Have you not found your dad? Have you not heard any rumors?
I haven't heard much yet. But I mean, he might be dead, so I'm not really sure. But what keeps me around at this point is that I really like the people I'm with. They're fun to be around. We're getting a lot of gold, and we're working on building a big ship. So,
is that a stated goal for the group, or is that the means to the next end for you?
we have a lot of stated goals.
Fair.
We're kind of all individuals, kind of doing our own thing in the pursuit of doing things that make us money.
Right.
Except for maybe like Gully, he doesn't really care about money.
Golly, he's the one who died.
Twice.
Yeah. Once here?
Here being...
in my tavern.
I don't think so. Did he die once in the tavern?
Yes. There was a bed that may or may not have become a mimic.
Oh, is that here?
That's unconfirmed.
So you do kill people?
That's also unconfirmed.
Yeah, he had died another time though. That time I think he got shot. Or maybe stabbed. I don't know, my memory's not that good.
What can you tell me about Bjorn?
Do you mean Bjorn?
I was given his name as Bjorn. Is that not the right pronunciation?
Bjorn. What idiot says Bjorn?
I couldn't say.
What did you want to know about him?
What can you tell me? Anything.
He's pretty cool. He used to have only one arm though. And then he created like a prosthetic, I think they say. So it's like a fake arm. That's pretty crazy. I never trust one-armed people, so now I trust him.
It's better to have two than one, for sure. I've never seen anything like that. Was that an artifact that he discovered, or did he create that?
I think he created it. He's pretty cool at building stuff.
Tell me a little bit more about your least favorite party member.
Do I have to pick?
If you have a short list, we have time for 3.
So, Bjorn is probably pretty high. Shazer I just started spending time with. He's okay, but I just don't know him. And then I think it's Gideon. I barely talked to him. There was one time I killed a bunch of people down at the dock, but he was just kind of there. He just watched me kill people.
That bodes well for the party, that the ones you like least are the ones you spend the least time around.
Of course.
Do you have a favorite member of your party?
Probably Rydell. We've spent a lot of time together. We killed a lot of things. It's been fun. Except for he did have a really hard time fighting a tree, but I was sleeping during that time.
If you had a single message that you wanted to convey to the people of Vasserdell, what would it be?
That they should give us more money so we can kill more things to protect the city.
And find more dads.
Find more what?
Fathers.
My father? Do you know anything about him?
I know not a thing about any pirates.
How do you know I'm a pirate?
You just said that a minute ago.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Or, no, you said that your dad was a pirate.
Yeah.
Are you a pirate?
Yeah.
Do you come from an island of pirates?
Well, we originally come from an island of pirates, and then when my dad died, we moved to the giant land. That was pretty cool. I was pretty short there.
Is that why you mention your height in every other sentence?
Probably. Have you ever been around people way taller than you? It's intimidating.
A little bit, but I work in a bar, and most of my patrons are superhuman, so it's kind of like any other day.
You know that like football kind of game, that throwing game that we played? Sorry, there was this throwing game where you have to throw the ball.
In the arena.
Yeah. So when we play it on the giant land, they get to lift me up. They like throw me way up in the air because they're so big. It hurts.
I heard you know a Thea.
Yeah.
What's the relationship there?
There's no relationship. We just fight together.
But you're acquaintances.
Yeah, but have you seen her with Clifton?
Clifton. Tell me about him.
The Lord Clifton.
Oh! That was a very familiar way to address him.
Well, I know him,
yes.
so yeah, he's just Clifton. He's ugly. Have you seen how ugly he is?
No, I've not seen his face.
Everybody says he's really beautiful, but I think he's ugly. But the two of them, they went dancing together. And then, don't tell her this, but I followed her to the palace. And she was talking to him. And I overheard some stuff.
Like what?
Well, I overheard it. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh. Well,
Why would I tell you that? It's a secret.
I'm just curious.
I mean, I learned the secret, but I keep it, then it dies with me. I don't tell everybody. Especially now when you're going to put it in the Vasserdell Gazette.
Well, that's an incredibly boring answer. But thank you
I'm
for
sorry.
showing your character, whatever that is.
Are you questioning my character?
Questioning? No. Lauding, maybe? Praising? You're a better man than I, is what I mean to say.
Do you want to tell Thea that?
If I ever see her, sure.
Isn't she coming in for one of these interviews?
Could be. Depends on who shows up. There's no budget, so I don't know if you know this, you're not getting paid.
Is the liquor free?
Also, no. So, that'll be a couple silver. When you're ready. Not right now.
I'll make sure it's free, don't worry.
I've also heard some things about a Mallorca.
Malika?
Malika.
Yeah, his name's kind of spelled dumb, isn't it?
It could just be a regional pronunciation, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's like an elf from like the underworld or something like that, so like he's kind of weird. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's cool. Him and I did a lot together when we were like training to be in the guard.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also really like kind of weird.
In what way?
Well, he used to talk to his spear, and then it broke. And I don't know, he like talks to a devil. He's really weird.
In the spear? The devil's in the spear?
I think his dad's in the spear. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I just stab things.
I'll have some questions for Malika.
Yeah,
when
should
he
definitely
comes in.
ask him.
You being the tallest of the group,
Oh, the same height as Rydell.
you and Rydell being the tallest in the group,
Yeah, and the best looking.
you and Rydell being the tallest and the best looking, and a snappy dresser, do you have an opinion on Othin?
He's really short. We were gonna make like a thing that he could ride on Rydell's back.
Like a howdah?
Sure. And then he could like shoot stuff over his shoulders or like stab people.
Be very cute.
Be like a four-armed monster.
4 arms, 4 legs, 2 heads,
Yeah. Half the intelligence of a normal person.
put together.
Yeah.
It's not very kind, but that's a very pleasant mental image.
Yeah. What do I think about him though?
Yes.
He's pretty cool. He uses rapiers like me. I think mine are cooler, but like, because that's just because they're normal size and his are kind of small,
Mhm.
like him. And yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him.
Which one of you is the better swordsman?
Is that a trick question?
Just your honest opinion.
Me. That's what I said. Is it a trick question? Of course it's me.
I didn't know. Maybe.
Would anyone answer
silly
the
question
other
to
person?
ask.
If they did, I'd like to kill them because they're wusses. You're speechless.
No words.
Are you the person who thinks other sword fighters are better?
Well, I don't fight with a sword or weapons. I
You
just
just kill people with liquor.
serve drinks. That's unconfirmed. Moving on, Skinner. I've heard that there's a Gideon in the group as well.
Did I tell you the story of how I signed him up for the tournament?
You did not.
So I signed him up for the tournament, the big tournament of like champions,
I remember.
and I thought it was really funny because he's an okay fighter. He likes to stab people in the back mainly. I think he like does some spell stuff now,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and I signed him up, but he didn't fight in it because he's a wimp. He let Malika fight, so Malika was actually 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
and Malika still lost in like the second round twice.
How embarrassing
I
for
know.
Malika.
I should have signed up for it next year.
Why didn't you?
Why would I?
Well, it seems like one way to get your name out there if you're looking for your father.
You're smart. I should have done that.
Well, if I was smart, I wouldn't be a tavern keeper.
That was a smart thought.
Fair, I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Even a blind pig finds a truffle every once in a while.
Tell me about Tankorin.
He's pretty cool. He's a terrible bard, though. I try to get him to sing songs all the time, and he just doesn't.
There are other kinds of bards, though, than the musical kind, aren't there? Does he give speeches?
No,
Write poetry?
no,
Paint?
not that I've seen.
Dance?
No.
Tumble?
He tumbles off of horses when he tries to do fancy tricks.
Oh, is he a comedic bard?
That would make sense.
Could
He also
be.
likes healing people, so he's kind of like... He found God recently.
Oh. Seems like a career change in the works.
Maybe. He likes healing people. He prays to Light Bulb. Lyra.
Lyra, Gully's patron, god, this.
Yeah. Is it a woman?
It's a deity. I don't know that they do gender like we do.
That's fair. Non-binary gods.
We've talked about Rydal, we've talked about Bjorn, we've talked about Othin and Malika and Gully and Thea, we've talked about you and Tankorin. We should ask you about Captain Brickley.
Why?
Well,
Also, it's Commodore. He gets really mad when you call him Captain.
oh, well, thank you. I will make that note over here on my piece of parchment. Tell me about the Commodore.
He's an idiot. I don't like him. He tells your mom jokes and like nasty sex jokes all the time.
Oh,
He's a
unpleasant.
much better bard than Tankorin, though. Because he actually does bard things. Like he like, dances. Have you
Yes.
heard about his room down the hall?
In my tavern.
No. At our guild hall.
No, tell me.
How about you just show up sometime?
Okay,
I won't be there, but he
Okay.
will be. You can meet him there.
maybe I'll have him here in my tavern.
That's probably better. It's a sex room.
Oh,
Yeah. Lots of goat noises.
oh,
Yeah. It's really loud.
maybe I will get him there. Tell me a little about Shazer.
Well, he has a boomerang. And, I mean, up until recently, I thought he was a terrible healer. But he's been keeping me alive.
Mm.
So that's been really helpful. Because, like, I got hit really hard a few times, and he healed me. So he's pretty cool. And he's got those beautiful wings.
Is that a new development?
No, he's an Arakakra. He's like a bird person.
Oh, I did not hear that in my gossip.
Yeah, he's a crazy bird person, and yeah, he can fly, which is pretty cool because he's got wings.
Implied by the wings, yes.
Yeah, but it's pretty awesome. So he's good.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on Hef?
I hear he's really good with the ladies, so he's pretty cool. Apparently, he's like a hero. People talk positively about him, but so far he's just, He just kind of looks delicious. You know, make a little rabbit stew out of him
Oh.
because he's a big bunny.
But a person bunny.
I mean, like he walks and talks.
Have you eaten anybody else who walks and talks?
Not yet.
Yet being the operative word, but you would.
If I was hungry.
Was that a cultural thing with the pirates or with the
I mean,
giants?
if you were dying and it was a choice between eating another person or dying, what would you do?
I would find out in that moment, I think, what I would do.
I would eat people. I mean, I don't know if I would kill them to eat them, but I might.
If they were already dead, you'd take a nibble.
Oh, yeah. Maybe cook them by a fire. I mean, what do you think human tastes like?
Pork?
I mean, if chicken tastes good, do you think Aarakocra tastes good? If bunny tastes good, do you think whatever those things are called, hefts, taste good?
Well, Skinner, thank you so much for coming in today. I think that's all the time that I have for you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course. You gonna finish that? Good lad.